the Galapagos. We made it. Our friends over here. Look at these guys. Party in the Galapagos. Got our captains over here. We got our main man over here.
Aloha.
Day one, scene one, here at the Galapagos.
Greetings, aloha, and as always, mahalo for tuning in to this episode of Doko Ga TV, right here on Hawaii News Now, K5, KHNL, and on Hawaiian Airlines in-flight entertainment. Over the last couple of episodes, we documented, delighted, drove, walked, hiked, traversed, and perspired our way through the Amazon rainforest, ancient Inca ruins, historic monasteries, and then marveled at the majestic Machu Picchu. On this episode, we're wrapping up this Doko Ga TV non-stop travel Peru Splendor tour with a grand finale that's not just epic, it's evolutionary. Our Doko Ga TV non-stop travel troupe traded buses for bliss as we glided in style and comfort on our way back from the mythical mountaintop. All aboard the Inca Rail, a rolling ribbon of revelry racing through the regal ridges of the Andes with a golden ticket to and from the granite gateway of the gods, Machu Picchu. Founded in 2007, Inca Rail isn't just a train, it's a time machine trimmed in luxury, winding, waltzing, and weaving through the sacred valley, hugging highlands, skimming streams, and showcasing the spellbinding spine of the Andes and South America. In the last car, a fiesta unfolds, the bustling bass line, snappy snare drum, and a cacophony of laughter and song. Yes, friends, we're not just chugging through the sacred valley, we're conga lining through culture. Led by our fearless Globus tour leader, Mauricio, the party patrol was in full swing. Our Machu Picchu mission was a wrap. We were on our way back to the charismatic cobblestones of Cusco as part of our final leg to the trip's grand finale. After a whirlwind journey from mountaintops to maritime marvels, 2 flights later, our Doko Ga TV non-stop travel troupe landed on Baltara Island in the Galapagos, where the runway is short, the breeze is balmy, and the welcome committee is scaly. That's right, sunbathing on the temperature-topped tarmac like miniature dragons on vacation, the island's iconic iguanas gave us their best cold-blooded greeting: stoic, salty, and slightly suspicious salutations. Much like the Amazon, the only way to get to and from each island oasis was by dinghy, bouncing over brilliant blue waves while spotting seagulls and seals until we arrived at our floating fortress, the Galapagos Legend. Part mobile marine motel, part wave riding wonder, this seaworthy sanctuary was the perfect base camp for all our island adventures. Nestled on the rugged, remote Genovesa Island, El Barranco, more commonly known as Prince Philip Steps, was a time-traveling experience where the wild past of the Galapagos Islands was on full display. Here, perched at the edge of the Pacific Ocean, the island's history is as captivating as its landscapes. With its jagged cliffs, sprawling vistas, and the song of the sea beneath, El Barranco is a truly transcendent place, a destination where nature and time take center stage. As one of the oldest islands in the archipelago, El Barranco stands as a testament to the geological artistry of the Earth, its rocks riddled with ancient marks of the planet's volatile past. But it isn't just the land that tells a story, it's the creatures that call this island home, each species a living relic of evolution's unwavering inspiration and genius. El Barranco is a vibrant gateway. Named in honor of Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, who visited the island in 1965, the steps here have long been a focal point of wildlife observation and conservation. As we climbed these stone staircases, the island unveils its secrets slowly and serenely. The first inhabitant we encountered was a true welcoming gift, a sleepy baby seal who could care less that we were starting our exploration here and decided this was the ideal spot for him to rest lazily on the sun-warmed rocks, a perfect introduction to the laid-back rhythm of the wildlife found here on Genovesa Island. Meet the man, the myth, the legend, National Park Ranger Franklin Guaranda. Born in Ecuador but raised among the rugged rocks and wild wonders of the Galapagos, Franklin has been one of the island's guardians, guides, and walking Wikipedia for over 25 years. With his keen eye and quick wit, he led us along a path that was far less traveled. Franklin taught us about the formation of the archipelago and shared the origin stories of its plants and animals, whether they were feathered, finned, four-legged, or furry, educating us on how these island creatures are as timeless as the volcanic rocks beneath our feet.
There is something indigenous in America? Yes. There is something indigenous in Africa? Yes. In Asia? Yes. In Europe? Yes. Australia? Yes. What the difference? Why yes there and not here? Okay. For the purpose of this talk, let's say that God did it. Okay? For the purpose of this talk. Okay? If we rewind the time when all the continents was a single one that was known as a Pangea. Okay? All together, one continent. And God placed all the animals there in all the forms that we already know for the purpose of this talk. I'm not trying to change anything in what you believe or what I believe. Just for this talk, He put the animals right there. Over the time, the Pangea was breaking apart into different parts in a different location around the globe into what we know right now. All those 5 continents, okay? Each piece of the Pangea, it was taking its own fauna and flora that was placed there to a different location. Meanwhile, this was happening, all the wildlife that must adapt to the new condition. Over the time, genetical token, not just physical token, will be different. The results is a new species. But of course, nothing like it was a lizard, now it's an elephant. No. It was a lizard, now it's a different lizard. Slightly bigger, slightly smaller, or different coloration and other difference. New species, that one is endemic. A good example of endemic is just what you have right there behind you.
Aww.
Don't move, just quietly. The endemic Galapagos dove. No elsewhere can be seen, just Galapagos, the Galapagos dove. If you look at the red-footed boobies, what it is, native or endemic? Red-footed booby.
Native.
Native. Nazca booby.
Native.
Native. Galapagos dove.
Endemic.
Endemic. Galapagos sea lion.
Endemic.
Endemic. What happened if we brought a chicken here and now it's here? And they become feral everywhere, a lot of chicken. That chicken will be endemic, native, or what? It will be introduced because did not arrive naturally.
After departing the Galapagos legend, our excitement soared as we prepared to explore the breathtaking beauty of one of the most enchanting beaches in the Galapagos Islands. What an exhilarating morning we had at El Barranco on Genovesa Island. We could hardly wait to wrap up our adventures at the stunning Darwin Bay on the island's western edge. Unlike the other spots we'd visited, which was an otherworldly, quirky mix of a moon landing on an alien planet, complete with rocky formations and wild terrain, this place was all about relaxation and tropical vibes, which was more like a blissful vacation destination versus an intense ecological expedition. Darwin Bay was absolutely stunning. The brilliant turquoise waters met the majestic cliffs in a breathtaking display of nature's artistry, making it feel like we'd wandered straight into a living, breathing documentary. This relaxing beach, sunny warm temperatures, and inviting lagoon were the perfect combination for some frolicking fun in these pristine waters. Diving into the dazzling depths of Darwin Bay was the perfect way to cool off and enjoy this picturesque postcard-perfect lagoon. Swimming and snorkeling in this sapphire sea, surrounded by shimmering schools of fish in this secret sanctuary, was the best way to discover the diversity of magnificent marine life here. The ever-inquisitive, playfully precocious sea lions kept us company all throughout, darting and dancing all around us in an underwater ballet that made it very hard for our 808 entourage to ever want to leave. South Plaza, a pint-sized powerhouse of primordial rock rising just off the eastern edge of Santa Cruz Island, is proof that size doesn't stop a site from stealing the spotlight. With an overall area of only 0.13 square kilometers and being only 25 meters tall at its highest point, this slender sliver of land may be small, but it's stacked with staggering scenery. Formed by seismic forces and forged from fiery flows, South Plaza was born from volcanic fury, just like most of the islands in the archipelago. Geologically speaking, South Plaza is young, but its landscapes have been shaped by millions of years of harsh weather, wind, and waves. The result? A rocky, rugged beauty that stands in stark contrast to the lush, striking vermilion vivid greenery that paints its surface. Step ashore and you're struck by a surreal spectrum of scarlet and sage. The island surface is splashed with sesuvium, a technicolor tough as nails, flowering ice plant that shifts from lime green in the wet season to blazing bright blood red when things dry out. It's kinda like walking across an alien art installation with a botanical twist. Dotting this dreamscape are spiky stands of apuntia, or prickly pear cacti, towering tree-like giants that evolved here and thrive in this thirsty terrain. They're also the meal of choice for a number of winged and roaming residents. But South Plaza's beauty doesn't stop at ground level. Gaze up and sheer sea cliffs slice into the sky like nature's knife, offering panoramic previews of the Pacific's pulse and power, with its endless shades of blue stretching all the way to the horizon. Wind-whipped waves crash below, while salt-laced breezes sweep across the summit. As we explored this fascinating formation, we found ourselves among a congregation of creatures that were as fascinating as the land itself. The island's rich history is intricately connected to its unique species, illustrating their incredible adaptability to this environment. In fact, South Plaza is home to some of the rarest, most iconic animals you'll find in the Galápagos. Say hello to the scaly, sandy, sun-soaking superstars of South Plaza, the Galápagos giant land iguanas. These prehistoric creatures have inhabited South Plaza for centuries, and they've perfectly adapted to this harsh territory. Their rough scales are a perfect camouflage against the dry terrain, stalking the island like silent sentinels. These beefy, boulder-colored beasts aren't your average backyard lizards. Burly, broad-backed, and built like Jurassic gym rats, they bask beneath blazing equatorial rays with an air of ancient aristocracy, roaming the landscape like they own the place because, well, they kinda do. Staggering stares, spiny shoulders, and stubby limbs, armed with an unblinking Godzilla gaze, is both cute and a little creepy. These magnificent marvels are the undisputed herbivore heavyweights of the island. Speaking of which, we seem to be quite popular with these reptilian residents. While completely unfazed by our presence, they seemed to like following us around. The sun-soaked, sand-smudged, and sassily sprawled-out aquatic acrobats are a key archipelago attraction and true show-stealing, seaworthy citizens. These sleek, squishy, salt-spritzed sirens are the unofficial welcoming committee of the Galapagos. Sliding, snorting, and snoozing in synchronized sunbathing sessions, these sea lions flap with flair across the volcanic runway like furry velvet sausages. Equal parts circus clown and coastal kingpin, they bark and belly flop their way into your heart and oftentimes, here in the Galapagos, your personal space. From playing in the tide pools to beach-bound battles for the best boulder, these celebrity sea lions are equal parts chaos and charm. These magnificent mammals were a true favorite of mine and just about everyone else in our 808 group.
Hey folks, aloha, welcome back to the beautiful Galapagos Islands. Now, we got to spend some incredible time here, and these two have been like the most active and fit people on this entire trip. You swam with sharks earlier, and you pet them and all kinds of stuff. I mean, is that
Not pet them.
not pet them? Okay, okay. Mike, Shannon, welcome to Doko Ga TV. Thank you.
Thank
for,
you.
Thank you.
for being on this tour and for allowing me to spend time with you. Now, we've had so much fun throughout this trip.
It's been amazing, just all the different things we were able to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and then we survived the Amazon. That was
We survived the Amazon. I'm telling you.
That
Like
was interesting.
critters. There's so
Critters.
many critters there.
yes.
You know, didn't bother us.
Yep.
You know, we had visitors every night in our rooms
Yep.
of the 8'4", 16-legged.
Species.
Now, I gotta give props to you, Shannon.
Yes.
You have fear of heights,
Yes.
yet you did the
Bridge.
ropeway bridge, which was, I don't know, a few
Oh.
thousand feet off the ground. Great job. And you stopped for a picture.
Yes.
Yes.
You did.
Now, do you have a fear of heights too, Mike?
I do.
You do?
I don't know if she got that from me, but
Well,
I don't like heights.
Probably.
probably. Well, you
Yeah.
both did killer, and you just absolutely nailed it. And there were gaps in some of those boards.
Yeah.
There was
Yes.
moss or something that made it a bit slippery, but
Yes.
great job to you both. Great job to you both.
Thank you.
So well worth it. And I, like you said earlier, Shannon, I cannot believe all the things that we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to remember. Usually you can remember, you know, it's the same trip, but
Yeah.
I have to think, okay, we did this and this and this.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. How often do you travel?
Like maybe a lot. He's laughing.
Why is he laughing?
He's laughing because it's almost every other month or every couple months.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
Is this the most exotic kind of trip you've been, or have you done something equally as?
No, this is probably definitely the most
cool.
exotic. Yeah.
So, okay, so where are you going like in 2 months then?
They don't know yet, but I'm going to Thailand.
Wow.
you are?
Yes.
Dad knows now.
Now he knows.
You're gonna go after us?
So wait. You guys are gonna go to Thailand too? You're planning to go to Thailand too?
January.
And you're gonna go after, not
Going
with them.
after in February.
Oh boy.
I thought I traveled a lot. Wow. That's
Yeah.
good though. I mean, I'm forever thankful for the job I have. So I
Yeah.
mean, I think travel is, you know, great. It helps expand your mind and experiences. And this trip most definitely is a lot of firsts for me.
Yes.
And I think for the entire group. And I was so happy that everybody on the group engaged like 1000% through all the challenges. And, you know, and it's a very active trip.
Very active.
Ah. How did it feel the moment that we're up top? For me, after I finished panting because my lung collapsed on the way up on Machu Picchu, to see that iconic view that we only see in postcards or like Nat Geo or Discovery Channel, like how did that feel for you?
Well, this was like our third try to get to Machu Picchu.
Third? I didn't know that.
Yeah, our first two trips were canceled because of COVID
Right.
and yeah,
Right.
and then they had a civil unrest. So just to be there was just like
Finally
there's
made
just
it.
there's
Finally
just
made
no
it.
words.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
One of
yeah.
our bucket list items.
And you guys did it as a family. And for those that can't figure it out yet, Shannon is Mike's daughter, right?
Yes.
And joined by your mother too. That was like surreal, I think, you know?
Yeah,
was.
surreal.
I can see why people take 1 million pictures while they're up there. I think I took about 1.5. I have a couple of good ones of you guys too. We're on the Galapagos Legend in the Galapagos that kind of tours around the different islands. and then we get to enjoy each different spot, learn more about it because it's all naturalist. You know, like conservation is a huge point here. So what did you guys do today?
I'll let Shannon describe what we did.
Are you still recovering?
Because she kept telling me, hurry up, you're going too slow.
Oh, hurry up. I got you.
You can tell him what
That
we
was
did.
during the snorkeling, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they told us to stay together. And then my
Right.
dad was kind of trailing behind.
He was making sure no one got left behind.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm spending at a regular
That's the
pace.
story, right? Yeah. He was watching out for the fish from behind. He
Yeah.
didn't want anything to come overtake
Yeah.
you guys.
A shark or something.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thank you for your service today, Mike. I appreciate
Oh,
you.
you're welcome.
So how was the experience? Like, what did you guys see?
The seals jumped in and was like swimming around us, and it was like
That's
almost
awesome.
showing off and dancing.
That was unreal.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's
So
amazing.
that seal stayed with us for a while, and then we saw a couple stingrays, and
Oh, that must have been
At least-
beautiful.
Yeah.
At least 2 stingrays.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, that must have
Yeah.
been kind of scary and beautiful at the same time.
Yeah, both.
Yeah. Wow.
Were those rainbow fish we saw? And
Yeah, there was like
parrotfish and
uhu like
Really?
at home, but
big,
they were
big ones.
huge.
Oh, I'm not surprised
Yeah.
they're bigger here.
You just get mesmerized
Yeah.
all the different color fish.
Yeah.
Bright blue
Yeah.
ones. And I don't know what they are.
Yeah,
Hopefully you'll be able to pet a shark before tomorrow, before we have to go home.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
I would.
Yeah, you would.
you know,
Yeah.
I sense this daredevil, like thrill-seeking side of you, Shannon, which is really, really
Little
cool.
bit.
A little bit. I think a lot of it. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, folks. There's an empty spot here for those who didn't know. If you want to join us, contact Nonstop Travel. This has been a great Nonstop Travel Doko Ga TV experience with the two of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching as always. Take care and aloha.